Drama in Hollywood last night at the Oscars between Will Smith and Chris Rock, something that everybody's talking about in every office building across the world. So pick a side. You going with Will Smith, you going with Chris Rock. WS for Will Smith, CR for Chris Rock. Have some fun in the comment section, and let's talk some Lakers basketball. You're watching the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Senior. We're diving into the latest Lakers news and rumors. And for Los Angeles, some unfortunate news. LeBron James going down with yet another injury during a loss, and a bad loss against the New Orleans Pelicans on Sunday night. Final score, 116-108, as the Lakers built up a monster lead, and then in the end, the Pelicans able to storm back, and in the process, the Lakers now on the outside looking in of the NBA play-in tournament. Now, as has been the case all throughout the year, LeBron James was dominant. He was fantastic. He was great. 39 points, 9 boards, 5 dimes. Malik Monk was pretty solid too. More than 50% shooting on 23 points, but it was the Pelicans once again handing the Lakers an L. And LeBron James during the game went down with yet another injury, and it was scary for Los Angeles. Here's what he had to say about it. Then we'll get to his status moving forward for Tuesday's game against the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, I have no idea how I finished the game, to be honest, after watching that replay. It's pretty nasty. I mean, from the time I turned my ankle, I felt a sharp pain run up my leg. It started getting hot, and I've been here with sprained ankles before, but I didn't want to come out of the game because I understood. I mean, I just wanted to win the game. I understand how big of a game it was for us. It's horrible right now, and unfortunately, we're about to hop on a flight too. We'll see what happens day to day, but it's pretty sore right now. Well, we know what's going to happen, at least for Tuesday's game against the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Stein saying this on Twitter just moments ago here on Monday afternoon, and this is why you subscribe. LeBron James, ankle, doubtful to play Tuesday in Dallas. That according to Lakers coach Frank Vogel. He's not the only one who is going to be out for this game on Tuesday against the streaky hot Dallas Mavericks team. Lakers are listing Anthony Davis as doubtful for Tuesday's game in Dallas alongside LeBron to determine how Davis responds to Monday's practice. So a little bit of negative news with LeBron, but a continued decent development if it continues to point in this direction for Anthony Davis, who is going to practice on Monday, and we'll see if he can come back at some point in the early portion of April with only 2 weeks left of regular season play. Now, LeBron James is chasing the scoring title right now. He's jockeying back and forth with Joel Embiid at 37 years old. If he pulls off that feat, it really will be tremendous. So I don't expect him to miss a lot of time, nor do I expect him to sit out, even with the Lakers on the outside looking in of that play-in tournament equation. But at what point should he sit? And at what point should he call it a season? Because this season, it's been a lost cause for Los Angeles. It's been really bad all year. It's been great for LeBron and everybody else involved. It has not been as dandy. So, season of frustrations continuing for the purple and gold. How frustrating has this Lakers season been up to this point as a Lakers fan? Scale it for me from 1 to 10. 1, not frustrating at all. Then I'd really question your judgment. 10, very, very frustrating. Let me know in the comment section right now. As far as the Lakers go, as a team, outside of LeBron James, cannot afford to dwell on the injury right now to the King because they have to continue to move forward. The loss against the Pelicans dropped the Lakers to 10th place in the Western Conference. They're a half game back of the number 9 seeded New Orleans Pelicans. The Spurs only 1 game back of LA. So we're looking at a scenario in which San Antonio can sneak in to the back end of that play-in tournament, and Los Angeles will be booted out. They're going to have to do some work over the next 5 games. This is a big chunk of what's left this year for the Lakers. March 29th, as we talked about, against the Dallas Mavericks on the road in downtown Dallas. 31st on the road once again against the Utah Jazz. Then Pelicans, Nuggets, Suns. Those final 3 games among the 5 to my right. So, difficult road ahead against some really good teams. Mavericks playoff team, Jazz playoff team, Pelicans borderline playoff team, Nuggets and Suns, 2 playoff squads as well. And the Suns, 61 wins up to this point, the number 1 seed across the entire NBA, and of course in the Western Conference as well. Before we continue to move forward in today's show, just want to thank all of you, all of Laker Nation for continuing to support everything that we do here on the Lakers Report. Yesterday, able to reach 42,000 subscribers. Thanks to everybody for keeping it locked with the best Lakers coverage here on YouTube. And we're only going to continue to pump out this coverage. And if you're subscribed, this is what I want you to do next. Get into the comment section and type me. Later on this week, right here on the Lakers Report, your boy, me, Chase Sr., I'll be giving you shout-outs for those of you who type me. Multiple videos per week, Lakers news, Lakers rumors, draft coverage, free agency coverage as well. Basically, we do it all because we ain't ever scared. Subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below. Frank Vogel, about the aforementioned LeBron James, said this on Friday. He is as deserving for MVP consideration as anybody in the league. I know how the voting goes. The team with the best record or top couple of records usually gets most of those considerations, so the win-loss record definitely would probably hurt him, but you can't tell me that anybody has played a better season than LeBron James has this year. And it's hard to argue that. Look, the team success hasn't been there, but what's insane is that 37 years old, he's having the best year offensively of his career. Now, the eye test might prove otherwise, but take a look at these numbers to my right. 30 points per game. That's first in the NBA, tied for 17th in dimes, 20th in steals, so he's still a really, really good defender. Almost 3 3-point makes per game, which is almost 1.5 above his career average, and he's keeping the Lakers afloat as much as he can. He's especially been good and even better than those numbers we just broke down since the Anthony Davis injury. Without AD, 14 games played, the points per game, they've needed to go up. They've gone up to 33 points per game, 9 boards, shooting around 53% from the floor. And what continues to just amaze me is the just evolving nature of LeBron James's game offensively. He's connecting in those last 14 games at nearly a 38% clip from downtown. There was a time in LeBron's career with Cleveland, with Miami, where opposing defenses backed off, kind of like how they treat Ben Simmons nowadays, and they dared him to shoot. Now you don't want to dare LeBron James to shoot because he'll pop that triple in your eye. So we're going to look back at this season with what LeBron James has been doing, and we're going to marvel at it because of the age, how he continues to evolve and grow his offensive arsenal, and how he continues to just defy Father Time. Now, coming up here in just a few moments, we're going to break down who needs to step up if LeBron misses time. But before we do that, let me know who you think needs to step up the most if LeBron James misses time, because I don't know if Anthony Davis is coming back anytime soon either. Let me know in the comment section right now. Now, yes, usually we cater our merchandise to adults out there, but how about some LeBron youth jerseys? $35 today only. How do you get it? You see that link down below, chatsports.com/LBJkids. Plug in that link. That'll take you to this promised land. Maybe you want to be an uncle of the year, father of the year, mother of the year, or just support a family member who loves the Lakers or LeBron James and one of the greatest players of all time. $35 for these jerseys. It's a steal. Today only is that how that deal applies. Chatsports.com/LBJkids. That link is in the comment section and the description of this video. Getting to who needs to step up if LeBron James misses significant time. Has to be Russell Westbrook. He's the last star player left. He's getting paid like a superstar, and he's been playing like a subpar player so far this year. He's really going to need to ratchet up his game if LeBron misses any time, and to his liking, he'll have more offensive opportunities to chuck up some more maddening shots. Malik Monk. You can make the argument he's been the third best player on the team this year, and without Anthony Davis, he's been the second best player. He'll also have ample opportunities to let it fly from beyond the arc and create a little bit off the dribble. He'll need to step up as well. Austin Reeves, pretty good rookie season for him. Pretty awesome story for the hillbilly Kobe. Doesn't get drafted out of Oklahoma, goes to Las Vegas, plays really well in the NBA Summer League, lands a contract with LA. I've been impressed by his defense this year. I want to see the shooting stroke improve just a little bit, but he'll have to step up as well. And Dwight Howard. I mean, we're at a point now where Dwight Howard is playing a pretty important role on this Lakers team. He was great, had his best game of the year against the Philadelphia 76ers back a few days ago when he had a double-double and was really going off against Joel Embiid and playing good defense and holding his own defensively against the likely NBA MVP up to this point. But those are 4 players right there who need to step up if LeBron James misses time. Before we hop on out of here, Give me a follow on Twitter at Chase_senior. It's also the same handle on Instagram as well because I made it easy for all of you out there. I cover the NBA, NFL, college football, everything here at Chat Sports. So I always like to keep my followers up to date with the latest happenings across the sporting world. Give me a follow at Chase_senior. And thanks so much for making the Lakers Report a part of your day.